Welcome everyone, join us today as we embark on the captivating journey of Melanie Safka, a singer-songwriter whose melodic voice and profound lyrics touch the hearts of millions. So let's dive in. Melanie Safka, born Melanie Ann Safka Shekerick on February 3, 1947 in Queens, New York City, United States of America. Melanie's musical roots were deeply embedded in her family upbringing. Her father, Frederick, a retailer with Ukrainian roots, and her mother, Pauline, affectionately known as Polly, an Italian jazz and blues singer, cultivated a rich environment of music in their household. Pauline's performances at local clubs not only showcased her talent but also ignited a passion for music in her daughter. Encouraged by her parents, Melanie was enrolled in area talent contests, where her innate musical abilities began to blossom. Fueled by her mother's encouragement and her own innate talent, she made her professional debut at just 4 years old on a radio show called Live Like a Millionaire. Here Melanie showcased her singing prowess and ukulele skills. Growing up in southern Long Branch, New Jersey, she faced challenges fitting in and eventually ran away to California before returning to complete her education at Red Bank High School. Despite her mother's blues influence, Melanie found herself drawn to the vibrant folk scene of New York, inspired by the music of artists like Pete Seeger and Woody Guthrie. Singing at local clubs from the age of 16, Melanie honed her craft, performing for hours on end for a modest fee. While she briefly pursued acting studies at the New York Academy of Dramatic Arts, her true passion remained in music, and she continued to enchant audiences in the folk clubs of Greenwich Village. Despite her struggles in the acting world, Melanie's musical journey was just beginning. Melanie signed with a music publishing company and was assigned to producer Peter Shekerick, whom she later married. Her musical journey took a significant turn when she signed with Columbia Records in 1967, marking the beginning of her professional recording career. However, her dissatisfaction with the label led her to switch to Buddha Records, where she found her first taste of chart success in Europe with the 1969 hit, Bobo's Party, reaching #1 in France. This newfound popularity across the Atlantic led to appearances on esteemed European television programs like Beat Club in West Germany. Melanie's debut album, Born to Be, featuring the smash hit, Look What They've Done to My Song Ma, garnered positive reviews, with Billboard praising her voice as wise beyond her years and heralding her as a new talent to watch. Subsequently, she continued to make waves with hits like Beautiful People, solidifying her status as a rising star in the music industry. Melanie's career reached new heights in 1969 when she was invited to perform at the legendary Woodstock Festival, a moment she later described as magical and transformative. The experience inspired her to pen her iconic peace anthem, Lay Down Candles in the Rain, which became a chart-topping hit across the globe, solidifying her status as a prominent voice in the music industry. The B-side of the single, featuring her spoken-word track, Candles in the Rain, further emphasized her message of unity and hope. Melanie's concerts became known for their candlelit ambience, although this occasionally led to concerns over fire safety. Her album, Candles in the Rain, released in 1970, achieved platinum status within 6 months and earned her numerous accolades, including Top Female Vocalist of the Year, awards from prominent music publications like Billboard and Melody Maker. In 1970, Melanie defied a court injunction to perform at the Powder Ridge Rock Festival, showcasing her commitment to her fans and her craft. She continued her festival circuit with appearances at the Strawberry Fields Festival in Ontario and the iconic Isle of Wight Festival, where she received rapturous applause. Melanie's boldness and talent earned her a special place in music history, and she continued to captivate audiences for decades to come. In 2011, she would return to Glastonbury Festival, marking the 40th anniversary of her memorable performance at the event. Melanie's departure from Buddha Records due to the insistence she make albums on demand, marked a pivotal moment in her career journey. In 1971, she took a bold step by establishing her own label, Neighborhood Records, alongside her husband and producer. It was under this label that she achieved her greatest American success with the whimsical and catchy 1972 hit, Brand New Key, often dubbed the roller skate song. Despite its initial controversy due to perceived sexual innuendo, the song soared to the top of the charts, selling over 3 million copies globally and even making its way into the soundtrack of the acclaimed film Boogie Nights years later. Melanie's subsequent releases, including The Nickel Song and Ring the Living Bell, further solidified her status as a chart-topping sensation. Her groundbreaking achievement of having 3 simultaneous top 40 hits showcased her pioneering spirit and enduring impact on the music industry. Melanie's remarkable success continued to unfold with accolades such as Billboard's #1 Top Female Vocalist Award in 1972 and multiple gold certifications for her albums and singles, including the iconic Brand New Key. Her creative prowess extended beyond solo hits, with 3 of her compositions becoming hits for the New Seekers, Renowned for her enchanting adaptations of children's songs like Alexander Beetle and Christopher Robin, Melanie's influence reached diverse audiences. In a demonstration of her altruistic spirit, she became an official UNICEF ambassador in 1972, prioritizing fundraising efforts over a world tour. Despite her burgeoning career, Melanie dedicated time to nurturing her family, balancing her artistic pursuits with motherhood. Her music evolved with singles like Bitter Bad, showcasing a departure from earlier hippie sentiments with its candid lyrics. Notably, her rendition of Will You Love Me Tomorrow climbed to number 37 on the UK singles chart in March 1974, underscoring her enduring impact on the music landscape. In 1976, Melanie ventured into new territory with her album, Photograph, released under Atlantic Records and produced by Ahmet Ertegun. Despite earning praise from the New York Times as one of the year's standout releases, the album failed to capture significant public attention. Nonetheless, Melanie's artistry shone through, showcasing her versatility and depth as a musician. Alongside her musical endeavors, Melanie also participated in the tribute concert for the late Phil Ochs, held at New York City's Felt Forum on May 28. With heartfelt renditions of Ochs's songs, Chords of Fame, and Miranda, Melanie paid homage to the iconic folk singer-songwriter, reflecting her enduring respect for his legacy. This performance marked another chapter in Melanie's journey, demonstrating her unwavering commitment to honoring the voices and stories that shaped the folk music tradition. In 1983, Melanie ventured into musical theatre, composing the music and lyrics for Ace of Diamonds. Based on letters by Annie Oakley, the production had staged readings at Lincoln Center. Melanie's narrative skills and musicality were on display as she narrated the story, with Annie Golden portraying Oakley. Though the musical was never fully staged, it showcased Melanie's creative talent in storytelling through song. Melanie's achievements extend beyond music. She earned an Emmy Award for penning the lyrics to the theme song of the TV series, Beauty and the Beast. Throughout her career, her albums, with one exception, were produced by her husband, Peter Shekerick, until his sudden passing later in 2010. In her later work, Melanie's album, Paled by Dimmer Light, in 2004, saw collaborative production efforts from husband Peter and son Beau Jard Shekerick. The album featured tracks like To Be the One, Extraordinary, Make It Work, and I Tried to Die Young, showcasing her enduring creativity and musical depth. In 2007, Melanie delivered a memorable performance at the Meltdown Festival in London's Royal Festival Hall, curated by Jarvis Cocker. Her sold-out show garnered critical acclaim, with The Independent placing her in the company of iconic female singers like Joan Baez and Joni Mitchell. The concert, captured on DVD as Melanie for One Night Only, showcased her enduring talent and included a playful rendition of Psychotherapy. In 2012, she headlined the Woody Guthrie Folk Festival alongside Arlo Guthrie and Judy Collins, honoring the legacy of folk legend Woody Guthrie. In October 2012, Melanie teamed up with John Haldupas, the artistic and managing director of Blackfriars Theatre in Rochester, New York, to debut an original musical titled Melanie and the Record Man. The production, conceived and designed by Haldupas, showcased Melanie's music and recounted her love story with her late husband, Peter Shekerick. Melanie not only performed in the musical but also served as its narrator. The show depicted their journey of meeting, falling in love, and collaborating on her music. Then, in June 2014, Melanie embarked on her first tour of Australia since 1977. In April 2015, Melanie was honored with induction into Red Bank Regional's Distinguished Alumni Hall of Fame. Later that year, she received the Sandy Hosey Lifetime Achievement Award at the Artists Music Guild's 2015 AMG Heritage Awards. Melanie also graced the stage for the BBC's Jules' annual Hootenanny on New Year's Eve 2019. Additionally, in July 2023, she was featured in an interview for the No Good Music podcast. Tragically, at the time of her passing in 2024, Melanie was in the midst of working on a covers album titled Secondhand Smoke. Personally, Melanie tied the knot with record producer Peter Shekerick in 1968. Together, they welcomed 3 children, Layla, in 1973, Geordie, in 1975, and Beau Jard, in 1980. Keeping the musical flame alive, all 3 children followed in their mother's footsteps as musicians. Beau Jard, a guitarist, accompanied Melanie on tour, carrying forward the family's musical tradition. Even at a young age, Layla and Geordie displayed their musical talents by releasing a cover of There's No One Quite Like Grandma, which made waves in Canada, reaching number 27 on the charts. The family faced a profound loss when Peter Shekerick passed away in 2010. Sadly, on January 23, 2024, Melanie, who had been living in the Nashville metropolitan area, passed away at the age of 76. The cause of her death remains undisclosed, although her representatives referenced an illness in their statement. She was laid to rest at Larkspur Conservation at Taylor Hollow in Westmoreland, Tennessee. And there you have it. As we reflect on Melanie's remarkable life and enduring legacy, her timeless songs continue to resonate with listeners around the world. Though she may be gone, her spirit lives on through the beauty of her music, inspiring future generations to embrace love, peace, and harmony. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos just like this. Take care and bye for now.